What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we have the 2024 Mercedes-Maybach EQS SUV revealed as the first ultra luxury all-electric SUV. Now, after rolling out 6 all-electric EQ products in roughly 2 years, one would think that maybe the fine folks at Mercedes-Benz deserve a bit of a break, but rather than slow down, the German brand figuratively sped up, launching the AMG badge versions of the EQS and EQE sedans. Now it's Maybach's turn, as Mercedes applies its ultra-luxury sub-brand's unique focus to the EQS SUV. The 2024 Mercedes-Maybach EQS 680 SUV is a deeply opulent rethink of the standard EQS SUV that takes no small amount of inspiration from the last high-riding Maybach, the 170,000 GLS 600. Now, like that vehicle, Mercedes leaves the wheelbase well enough alone. It remains at 126.4 inches on a body that spans 201.7 inches from nose to tail. Now, like all recent Maybach models, the two-tone paint is available with a hand-drawn pinstripe. The Mercedes three-pointed star takes its rightful place on the hood, while a waterfall grille sits below the first of many Maybach word marks. The tiny Maybach logos adorn the non-functional lower intakes, aping a Louis Vuitton-like pattern, and they appear again in the animated puddle lamps. Now, the two-wheel designs are 21s at the standard and then 22s that are optional, and they modify Mercedes' traditional monoblock design and look glorious. Now, the overall design of the EQS is unchanged despite what the concept promised, but the detailing is what the Maybach badge stands for. And nowhere is that clearer than in the cabin, where Mercedes ditched the optional third row and added a fixed bulkhead behind the two throne-like rear seats, endlessly adjustable and boasting a calf massage and heated shoulders, in addition to the usual array of heating, ventilation, and massaging. The right rear seat also includes a pop-out ottoman. A fixed center console divides the two seats, but opt for the first class rear, and the console is larger, connecting to the front center console in a floating bridge design. Now, while it presents an impressive visual statement, including a puddle lamp that projects the Maybach logo on the carpet, the console also adds heated cup holders, 4 USB-C ports, 2 HDMI ports, and a housing for a tablet. And naturally, silver-plated champagne flutes and a removable refrigerator are available. You also have two 11.6-inch displays, meanwhile sit on the front back seats and allow access to the MBUX infotainment suite. Now, speaking of MBUX, front seat passengers will have access to the standard Hyperscreen now, which includes Maybach-specific skins. Those digital details mingle neatly with the material changes for the flagship EQS. Nappa leather is standard, and in the nod to sustainability, was tanned using recycled and plant-based materials such as coffee beans. Now, the process is better for the environment, and according to Mercedes, it saves about 100 pounds of salt per vehicle compared to the conventional leather. Now, there are 2 manufacturer wood options, brown birch and brown walnut, as well as a lacquered piano black that you can also choose if you just want to keep it simple. Now, the woods are warm and beautiful and match perfectly with the rich leather. Detailing overall in the cabin is also stunning, with real metal accents and more Maybach logos than you can shake a stick at. There's like 30 inside and out. Now, the Maybach treatment extends beyond the material and styling changes, and in the EQS, that means more power from the twin electric motors. Total output is 649 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque, compared to the EQS 580's 536 horsepower and 633 pound-feet, which is enough to scoot this road-going yacht to 60 miles per hour in a relatively leisurely 4.1 seconds. Mercedes EQ fans will note that the power figure is identical to the AMG EQS sedan standard output. The 200 kilowatt DC charge peak matches the standard EQS. Meanwhile, the overall range is 372 miles on a WLTP cycle. Now, more important to the Maybach EQS, passengers, of course, will be the modified air suspension, which benefits from the dedicated Maybach driving mode. Replacing the comfort setting, Maybach mode focuses on improving ride quality entirely for the rear passengers, according to Mercedes. That includes limiting the body movements and their impact to the rear chairs and adjusting an oscillation node to reduce the amplitude of any impacts. Now, Mercedes isn't sharing pricing on the Maybach EQS, which will be built alongside the standard model at the automaker's plant in Alabama, but is considering that the GLS 600 starts at $170,000 and there's a $20,000 to $25,000 price difference between the equivalent EQS and GLS SUV models. The starting price of near $200,000 seems reasonable. North American sales should begin late 2023 or early 2024. So with that said, what do you guys think about the new Maybach EQS? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Give the video a like, will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it. And we'll have a bigger discussion on the new 2024 Mercedes-Maybach EQS SUV. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. We have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love and support, guys. As always, thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch and the social media links down in the description below. Now, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise News video. Peace.